So I want you to be able to see the light in yourself. See the light in yourself and don't let somebody else quench it. Don't put your light in somebody else's life. Sorry. Don't put your life in somebody. Don't put.
Remember, the Lord is watching you.
Don't put your light in somebody else's life. Okay, don't put your life in somebody else's hands. Don't let anybody take the life off of you, because your light is life and your life is your light. Okay, when you see something that is very powerful about yourself, when you know your voice, when you see what's special about you, when you know your core strength, when you finally gain recognition towards your specialty, what makes you special, I want you to hold it like this and put password there. Okay, don't just put any nonsensical password. You know how you want to set up an email and they tell you that, oh, set up your password. Don't put just any password. Put a very strong password on there and actually lock it, and don't let people have access to what makes you you. Okay, when you find something really special about yourself and when you've gotten an hold of your light, it's one thing to be very unaware about what makes you you. People see your light before you do in most instances, right? And most of the time when people see what's so special about you or your uniqueness, they tend to kill it. You know, those are the bad ones, okay? They tend to kill it before you see it. You know, that's why you have people that maybe probably doubt you. You have people that bring you down. You have people that make you constantly question your worth. You probably have people around you that just really low vibrational and make you question everything about yourself. But I want you to know that that's because you can't see your own light. Okay, I used to be very energetic. I used to just talk to anybody and feel like, oh, because I felt like I could converse with anybody and I could be friends with anybody based off of, okay, let me just do it, so it wouldn't come off as, oh, I'm proud, or I don't even know why I used to think like that. Okay, I used to just allow everybody, talk to everybody, just be with everybody, and just because I always be like, what's the harm there, not knowing that it's my own heart that is pure. Somebody else's heart, you cannot enter somebody else's heart. That's why God said the heart of man is very deep. Okay, it's only God's heart we can feel because He makes it known to us. Okay, but you see, the heart of your fellow man, of your fellow woman is very deep. Okay, you can't know what somebody else is feeling towards you, especially if you're somebody that don't have any form of secret animosity. It's hard to see somebody that isn't genuine. Like me, I'm transparent. I don't look at somebody else like, oh, thinking one kind of way. I don't. So I automatically felt and I automatically thought that that's how everybody should be towards me. Nah. Yeah, I was fooled. I was pretty much fooled. You know, before I actually started to see things as they were, I used to just think like everybody was like me. The fact that I didn't have like any bad thought towards anybody, that means like nobody has the bad thought towards me as well. But I was shocked. I was really shocked, right? And at the time, I didn't really used to see the light in myself. I used to downplay myself a lot. You know, things that really should make me powerful in myself, in my own life, I would feel like, don't let me come off as too strong. Don't let me come off as too, like, as I know that I have a very strong personality. So I would always dispute the fact that I have a strong personality so that I wouldn't triumph somebody else's. You know, that's what I thought in my head. So they would not think that, oh, I'm doing too much. Oh, I'm doing too much. But literally, that's how my personality was. I mean, that's how my personality is. So I would always shrink myself to be able to fit in other people, right? And then they could see me in another light that I didn't see myself. But I was always shrinking myself to people, to, you know, to accommodate people's needs, to accommodate somebody's needs, to, you know, just be this thing, to just be that thing. I never really saw the light in myself. Okay, which God now intervened. Okay, which made me really small. Kept thinking small because the people around me at the time were people that I felt like I constantly needed to shrink myself for. If you ask me why, I will tell you I don't know why that sort of thing also happened. But at the time, I never really knew what my presence held. I never really knew what my horror was. I never really understood the power of my own presence. Okay, I didn't understand it. Can you imagine? And don't tell me light, come on, more aduru light to me. Like, you that you're the owner of something, you shouldn't know the full capability of what you have. That's really wrong. Okay, when you find something special about yourself, when you find something really crucial to you that you feel like is very important, that you feel like is a major role in your life, do not take it for granted. Do not allow people to have access with you anyhow. Okay, I never really saw that. Then I felt like, oh, like I was always low vibration. I was never really happy. I was having swings for some reason, but that was because I never really saw myself in the way I needed to see myself. God created me and He saw that I was good, and He actually said, Omoyi, give me 10 over right now. Okay, I did not see it in that light, but I kept shrinking myself to people's standards because I didn't want to come off as maybe I'm proud. But baby, everybody that I had shrunk myself for, oh my days, they realized, they knew it, okay, and they took advantage of it till I was drained. Okay, when you are suddenly around people that they can see your light, especially people that know that they can see your light and you cannot see your light, you get drained. That's how you know you get drained all the time. Like there's just something draining in your spirit. You can't pinpoint, but you feel drained all the time. I used to feel drained all the time, but I never knew what the problem was. That was because I was always giving myself out all the time, and I didn't even know that that was even the problem. I needed to take all my energy back. I needed to take my light back. I needed to take myself back. I needed to start to operate in the way that God has created me to be. Like, you cannot force yourself to be something you're not. You cannot force yourself to be a follower when you're a leader. You cannot force yourself to shrink when God already created you to contain. You cannot break your own wings when God already gave you long wings to fly. You can't. Those things are not something you can force. It's just something God gives. And funny enough, not everybody has it. So when you see something really special about you, you guard it with your heart. Put a very strong password. Do not allow people have access to it, because when people have access to your light, they can actually determine where you'd go. And when people see the light that you have and they realize that you don't see it, they are gonna kill it. Okay, so this is me trying to say, if there's anything you've put outside, if there's any way you've overgiven yourself, if there's any way you've overexerted yourself, please take it back. Okay, and walk in your own chakra, walk in your own fullness. Take time for yourself. I would always say you should take time for yourself, because understanding yourself as a human being is very, very important. It's very, very important. That way you decide for yourself. That way you don't go as the wind blows. Okay, very, very important. I always say it a lot. Okay, so when you understand yourself, you understand what makes you you. You understand your own uniqueness. You understand your specialty. You understand your personality. You understand yourself as a whole. It helps you work in confidence, knowing fully well that this is who I am and this is who I'm not. This is what I'm going to accept. This is what I'm not going to accept, right? But if you don't spend time for yourself, if you don't take time for yourself, you wouldn't even be able to see the light, and you always expect people to dictate for you, and you always shrink to other people's standards. Okay, you can't always shrink when God has already given you the power to contain. Okay, so this is me telling you that do not put your light in somebody else's life, and do not put your light in somebody else's hands. Okay, see you guys in my next video. Ta-da! Come, why did I do this? Is this not even weird? Like, why did I do this throughout this video? Period. Hey guys, what's popping? You already know the drill. The time is currently 3:30 something, sha. But I was just going to come tell you guys that wait. I was actually having like one nonsensical headache, but like, thank you Jesus, it's already good now, and I think I need to talk louder. Okay, to this.